Okay, this review is for tools for geometry, and there are 20 questions. We're going to go over all 20 and show you the answers. I mean, work them out or whatever, talk about them. But make sure you do them for yourself first before you watch this video, because I am going to be showing you the answers. So make sure you've tried for yourself. This is just for you to check yourself and make sure that you're ready for the test. Alright, so here are the solutions. You can check yourself now, just grade yourself, see how many you missed, and then if you missed any, then you can watch the video and watch how to do those in particular, and then you'll be ready for your test. Alright, so let's go through these. Name the angle in 4 ways, and then we're supposed to choose the wrong name for this angle. Let's go ahead and just name the angle in all 4 ways, and then we'll be able to pick the wrong answer. Well, one way to name it is by all 3 letters. So B, C, D. And I can go the other way too. So D, C, B. And then the last 2 ways to name it is 1, just by the vertex, so angle C, and 2, by the number, angle 2. So all 4 of these are good, and let's go ahead and angle 2 is fine, angle C is fine, angle BCD is fine. So let's look at this one. Has to be wrong. So notice it says CBD as if there were an angle like going this way. If it was a triangle, that would be possible, but it's not possible. So it's definitely C. The vertex has to be in the center. C should be in the center here, not B. All right, let's look at this one. I'm going to go ahead and name all 4 ways. We could have called it angle D, angle 1, angle CDE, and angle EDC. Notice the D is in the center here. So let's look. This one's fine, this one's fine, this one's fine, this one's wrong. Notice that D had to be in the center here. All right, number 3. We have angle 4, angle D. Then we have CDE and EDC. So, okay, angle E is no good because E is not the vertex. It has to be D. All right, let's go ahead and name this all 4 ways. We have angle 2, angle I, angle JIH, and HIJ. Pretty much just rewriting this backwards. And again, I is in the center of both of those. Now I can tell already it's this one because I is not in the center here, but we'll check. Okay, this one's good, 2 is good, and JIH is good. Yes, this is the wrong one. All right, last one of these types. We have angle C, angle 4, angle DCB, and BCD. So let's see. Angle B is no good because that's not the vertex. The vertex is C. All right, number 6. We're supposed to find the angle measure. So let's go ahead and line up this stuff. And it looks like if I kept going, it'd be 110. So I say 110, which is D. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and extend this line out. And it looks like 65. It's in between 60 and 70, right down the middle. So I say A, 65. All right, moving right along here, we're on page 2. Well, we can eliminate 2 of these already. It's not A and it's not C because this is not over 90 degrees. 90 degrees would be straight up and down here. So I'm going to guess 30, but we will find out. Okay, so I got to line up here. And 30 degrees it is. And that's B. Okay, number 9. It looks like it's almost 90. So I would say 85 for sure, because all of these are obtuse. But we'll do it anyway. Okay, so we got to line up our center. And we have to line up our side here. And sure enough, it is exactly 85. It's right in between 80 and 90, which is C. Okay, this is definitely obtuse. It's almost straight angle. I'm going to guess 165. Let's go ahead and extend this line just so I can get a good reading on it. Okay, moving it back. So I've got to find my center and line up my side here. And if I scoot it over, oops, I got off a little bit. Okay, it's definitely close to 165. I think I might be off on my center, but it is definitely not any of the others. Okay, so we're supposed to draw an angle with the given measure. So 90 degrees would be exactly like this, like a straight up and down quarter piece, like corner piece there. So we have D for that one for sure. This is 180. This looks like maybe 110, and this looks like 150 maybe. So, all right, 145. These are definitely not it. These are both acute. So now we need to measure and see which one is going to give us 145. So looking, we can eyeball it really. If I look here and this were to keep coming out, it would come right at 145. Because look, if I just keep coming out, 145, it has to be B. Let's look at A and let's see where we think it would be. Maybe 125, 130, something like that. Yeah, I'm definitely saying B on that. Okay, 80 degrees. So it's a little under 90 degrees. And this one's more than 90. You can tell by looking at it, because if it goes straight up and down, that would be 90. So this is probably 105 or something, maybe 100. This one's almost 180, so I'd say 170. This one is more than 90. It's bigger than this one, so maybe 120. And this one is less than 90. This would be 90, so I'd say that's like 80 something. And so that's definitely the answer. All right, 115. Well, we can eliminate 2 of them already. C and D are impossible. These are acute angles, less than 90. This one looks pretty close to being 180. So let's give an estimate here. Looks like it's 155 maybe. If I extended that line out, maybe 150, 155. That's too big. So let's try this one. And I gotta scoot down here. So if I extended this line out, kept coming, kept coming, kept coming, it looks like it'd be right at 115. So definitely A. All right, 100. So let's think about this. This is probably 10 degrees. This is very small. It can't be that one. This one, this is 90 straight up and down. So this is probably 85, 70, I mean 75 or 80. This one is almost 180 degrees because that's a straight line almost. Like this would be a straight line. This would be 180. So that's maybe 170. It has to be D because a right angle would be right here. And it's a little bit more than 90. So that means it's probably close to 100, which is what we're looking for. So, oops, I didn't mean to mark out B. It has to be D. We didn't talk about this in our notes, so I want to take a minute and talk about it here. It's so simple that it's only going to take a couple seconds to understand. If there's a point and an angle, either the point is inside the angle, which would be interior, it's outside of the angle, which would be exterior, or it's on the angle. This one is on the angle. It's literally laying on top of one of the rays. Number 17 is an interior point because it's inside of the rays. Like almost like a pair of scissors would get chopped up. Okay, let's go to number 18. Number 18 is on the angle. The point is directly on top of the angle. Number 19 is on the angle. It's on this ray here. And number 20 is exterior. This is not in between the two scissor blades. Like if you thought about them like scissors and they were coming in, you know, this P would not be in that. It's not interior, it's exterior. Okay, well, we are done going over the review. If you have any questions, please ask for help. Any questions at all, just raise your hand and ask me. There's no stupid questions.